Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. And in this video, I'm going to play AI Dungeon 2 for about 5 minutes or so. I haven't played this game in a hot minute, so this is my first time coming back to it. So I'm going to pick Fantasy, and I'm going to pick... They got some new stuff here that wasn't here before. I'm going to pick Witch. Never played as a witch. I guess I'll be Jetta, just like the girl version of my normal name. Enter the name of your pet alligator. Yo, what? Claw, I guess. So I guess the witch gets a pet alligator? That hits different. Let's see what happens. You are Jetta, a witch living on the edge of the medieval kingdom of Larion. You have a wand and a pet alligator named Claw. As you sit in your swamp hut, mixing a magical potion, you hear a knock at the door. You open it and see a palace guardsman. The palace is in the next clearing over, and you can see its towers looming closer over the trees. You and the guard play a little game where he asks you questions and you lie to him. Is Jetta home? He asks. So I guess I'm supposed to lie to him, and it says my next quest is find a unique ingredient for a spell. So I need to lie to him, and I need to get an ingredient for a spell. Which one should be my priority, actually? I guess first what I'll do is lie to the guard. So I'm just gonna lie to the guard, because that's what the game's supposed to be. And then I'm gonna get an ingredient for a spell. Nope. Nobody here but us frogs, you say in your best Southern Belle accent. Sorry. Nope. Nobody here but us frogs. Well, I think a Southern Belle, it should be like more feminine. Nope. Nobody here but us frogs. Something along those lines. And the guard says, I see. Well, she's actually a witch, and we're all witches, and we have to meet the king. So the guard's like, we have to meet the king, but my quest is to get a new ingredient for a spell. So I guess I'm gonna go meet the king, but then I'm going to ask the king for an ingredient for the spell. You go meet the king. You walk towards the palace. Suddenly you feel a pain in your chest, and your vision goes red. Ah, shit. Okay, so... cast a healing spell. Sure, I'll just say it like that. Just see what happens. Your vision returns and you feel a little better, but the king is screaming about something and he demands that you be taken away. Guards grab you and take you to a dungeon. After a few moments alone in your cell, the door opens and the king comes in. Okay, easy game. Ask the king for a new ingredient. For a new spell ingredient? Spell ingredient? I didn't know how to phrase that. I guess I'm glad that I said ingredient. You explain to the king that you need the liver of a lizard, but unfortunately he is not amused. He returns with more guards, and you're taken to a different dungeon. You were given no food or water and left in complete darkness. You have died of thirst. Well, we tried. So let me see, how much time have we played? So we've only played for about 4 minutes, and we've already died of thirst. I wonder where I messed up, and how I could have, accomplished my quest. So let's go back real quick. So I jump back. Okay, so here's the part where we get taken to the dungeon and the king comes in. Let's now try and get a spell ingredient from him. So I'm gonna say, steal a spell ingredient from the king. Instead of asking for one, let's just try and take one from the king. You run and grab the king's scepter, but he pulls a knife and stabs you. You die. Okay, so the king has a knife and I guess he has a scepter, which counts as a spell ingredient. So when the king walks in, we need to get his scepter, but we also need to not get gooded by the knife. So we know that now. So let's jump back a couple times like we did before. Okay. So the king comes in like he did before. This time around, I'm going to try and disarm the king of all his weapons. This way he can't like stab us with a knife like he did last time. You draw your sword. Wait, I have a sword? And the king backs away from you. You run him through and kick his body aside. Now you are the king. You accept all the court's groveling and tell them that a few changes are going into effect immediately. Aw shit, I didn't know that's how it worked. So you can just kill the king and become the king? Ballin'. Witch Queen Jetta. So first thing I'm gonna do, ask my loyal subjects to bring me a spell ingredient. Ayo. Oh, I should have said your instead of mine. A few days pass and you have settled into your new position nicely. The palace is great and the peasants are terrified of you. It's just like you like it. Unfortunately, the guards have had to take 2 of them out for touching you inappropriately. That's gross, and also has nothing to do with what I said. What does this button do? Is it like a retry button, or is it like a start over the whole thing button? Let me just jump back. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue where I left off, where I became like the queen of everybody. And I'm just going to, instead of asking my subjects, because apparently my subjects are perverts who want to touch their queen inappropriately, gross, I'm going to search for a spell ingredient. Or send a knight to go collect a spell ingredient. Instead of asking like a random subject, I'll send a knight to like go on a quest to get me the spell ingredient. Since I'm the queen, I mean, I should be able to do that, no problem. You send your best knight on a quest to get a new scroll. The knight leaves and you wonder how long it will take to find one. A week later, the knight returns with a scroll. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Add the scroll to your list of spell ingredients. Because the quest is get a new spell ingredient, and I don't know how to make sure that I've passed the quest. You have everything you need to start your potion. You light the fires underneath the cauldron and begin to mix the ingredients in. You notice that the scroll has a note on it attached with sealing wax and a symbol you don't recognize. You open the note. Okay. Do you not get a notification if you've like accomplished a quest? Because I'm like, oh man, I was hoping that would be a good stopping point. It's like, oh, I got the ingredient or whatever. So quest log. Find a unique ingredient for a spell. How do I, like, is it just a thing where I go, I guess I did it? Or is the game supposed to tell me if I did it? Now I just don't know. But, I mean, apparently I have everything I needed for a spell. Maybe the scroll isn't a unique spell ingredient or whatever. Maybe that's the problem. So, I guess what I'll do is I'll read the scroll. Well, not the scroll itself, the note that's on the scroll. It's weird for someone to put a note on a document that already just is a document that you can read. I haven't even read the scroll, and I'm about to, like, read the note. Read the note. The note reads, "To my most faithful servant, you have served me well, and now your final test has come. You must mix the ingredients in the exact order I have listed, or terrible things will happen to you." Okay. Easy game. Mix the ingredients in the exact order listed on the scroll. The potion immediately starts to bubble and smoke, and you have to jump back to avoid the acid that is thrown from the tap. The entire castle is destroyed, and everyone in it is killed. Am I alive, though? And also, is that what I wanted? Did I want to kill everybody in the castle? I imagine I'm not dead. Look around. Just see what happens. Maybe it'll reveal that I'm dead. You look around at the destruction caused by the potion. Corpses are everywhere, and you are covered in blood. You begin to wonder if it was all worth it. I'm gonna reflect on my past. We're gonna take this as like a moment of introspection. Once your reflection is over, you look around again. The potion has turned everything red, and a bad feeling still prevents you from looking inside yourself. That's interesting. So, it's like I can't introspect because something went wrong with the potion. I could probably fix this. I'm gonna search for a unique spell ingredient. And maybe I can use that spell ingredient to cast a spell to, like, repair the castle or whatever. Okay, that's how you complete a quest. Cool. You search the woods around the castle for an ingredient to mix into your spell that will make it work. You find a rare flower you have read about in an ancient book. The flower is bright red with thorns on the stem. You pick it and put it in your pack. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we finished the quest. So now I'm going to use the magic flower. Well, it doesn't say it's magic. Use the rare flower to cast a spell to repair the castle and revive the dead. That could go very wrong, but we'll see what happens. You make your way to the top of the highest tower in the castle. You search for a book about how to revive the dead, but you can't find anything. Well, that doesn't make sense, because the tower was destroyed, but that's kind of my fault, because I didn't use the remember command. So, I'm going to jump back, and then I'm going to go into, that might not be the right thing. Wait. Exit out of that. How do you do the remember command now? Is it this pin? What should the AI remember? Okay. The castle was... Whoa, fuck. If I tell the AI to remember that the castle was destroyed, then when I try to repair the castle, will it work? Or will it always remember that the castle was destroyed? Because that would suck. That would kind of undo everything I was trying to do. So... maybe I'm trying too hard. Here's what I should do. So, I am going to add the flower to the potion. Just see what happens there. Maybe that will result in fixing all my problems. The potion turns a bright red and releases a sweet smell. You feel strong again, and your companions walk out of the woods towards you. You laugh and embrace them, and then you all turn to look at the castle. Hey! But is the castle still destroyed, though? It sounds like my companions aren't dead, which is good, and I feel strong and happy. So maybe what I can do now is repair the castle, and then we can get, like, our happily ever after or whatever. Yeah. You begin to rebuild the castle and prepare for the next adventure. See? That's a good place to end it. So, yeah, there you have it. What do you guys think of today's AI Dungeon campaign? I know it's been a minute since I've done an AI Dungeon video. Definitely let me know in the comment section below and on our Discord. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. It's your host, your boy, Jeff, like the one only, logging out. Peace, chicken, pow. Yeah.